This is giving till death do you part, like that specific part of the wedding vows. And I went to start recording. I had already seen that I had the Empress on the bottom of the deck. And then as I like went to start recording, my deck flipped open to the World as well as the Four of Wands. Like I'm saying, like wedding vows here. It does seem like this is a marriage, and it is literally till the end with the World card, like literally until one of you passes away, basically. I'm getting images of both the beginning of the relationship, like how this relationship is building on a solid foundation and the kind of early parts of the relationship, the earlier years of the relationship, and then images of the end of like two people holding hands, and it does seem like one person is in a hospital bed. This could be very, very, very far in the future. Like it does look like these people are older, but it's like there's one person in the bed and the other person is just like consistently there, like spending every moment possible of the day, like by the sick person's side. And I was also getting the image of eagles. And eagles are one of the birds that do mate for life. And the only reason usually that they will choose another mate is if one of the partners like passes away young, essentially, and then they still have like mating years ahead of them. That's kind of what I'm getting like in this relationship. These two people choose each other for life, and the only reason there would be another person later is if that life, there's still a lot of life to live after one person is gone. That's what I'm getting. So eagles may be a sign of synchronicity for you for this reading. I was also getting something about lions, which I think I'm going to talk about more in another part, but I also have initials for you for this reading, and I would really love to see both your initials and their initials here for this reading. So I was getting MTNVGASHFJB. Wait, as I was just shuffling there, I can see the Ace of Cups as well as the Ace of Wands poking out. Aces can represent a beginning, and I do want to talk about like the early times of this relationship, but I also feel like this ace is almost representing with the Ace of Wands like the eternal burning flame between these two people. And then the Ace of Cups, it's like there's always this peace between these two people. There's an abundance of love always flowing between these two people. And I also feel like the Ace of Wands is part of how these two people motivate each other with their love for one another. The Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups like really playing together here. So that also just feels like a big part of how the energy is in this relationship. This reading all started because I was hearing the song You're All I Need to Get By, which was originally recorded by Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell. So hearing that song, literally any version, like there's a really famous version by Method Man and Mary J. Blige, Aretha Franklin did a cover of it. Like any version would be a really big sign of synchronicity that this reading is for you, but it's interesting, like it's a duet. And so we get the perspectives of both like the masculine energy and the feminine energy. And so I want to use that as inspiration as we go through this reading. So we're going to look more at like how the masculine feels in part 2. I'll see you there.